Hello, 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 hello. How's it go? Um, where am I? Wow, I've been working on quite a few things. I'm trying to implement, I've been working on this last day and a half on building in a system logging function, which basically is going to be used throughout my code. It's not completely implemented yet because I got a lot of code, a lot of things that have to be refactored to utilize it. But essentially, what system logging is it's going to be replacing a lot of these print line functions that you see here. And instead of being print line calls, they're going to call the system logging function. And they're going to start writing them to, well, they're going to work the same, except when I'm in the task and production environments, it'll log to a database table, a log table, versus logging into the console. Because logging stuff to the console doesn't really do you any good in those environments, right? I mean, that's kind of defeats. I mean, there's no console to read that from. And if there is, if it's writing out to my general system, if I got thousands of people writing to it, I'm going to have a self maintenance console or a logging. So what it's going to do is it's going to trace commands that go through the system, and then if there's no error, it'll clear that command, and it'll just kind of do the same thing. You know, if it's successful, we clear the command, clear, 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 and then if there's an error, it'll have the trace log, or at least the kind of like the call stack, except what it's doing is just writing log messages that's saying this got called, this got called, this errored, and then it logs the error. So then we can go look and go, oh, we've got a, this is what happened. They called these things and it blew up. Now, there's only so much we can do with some of that because we don't know what parameters blew it up, but we can at least replicate the scenario. That's the idea, and then hopefully, determine how to fix it. That's the that is the plan anyway. I am trying to. I got to turn on my. Got to turn on my tracker thing. Okay, so anyway, I have Claude was working on trying to implement my air handler in some spots, and it was having some problems with it. It was. I did ask it to give me some curl statements I can practice with here. All right, let's run the gateway again. CD. Okay, we got it running. Okay, so we're up and running. Let's see what we got here. Start services done. Test with curl commands. Health check should not create trace. Simple health response, no trace logs. Curl commands. What curl commands? Did it give me some curl commands? Settings should create trace. Team player should create trace. Oh, I think that's. Oh, I see. Never mind. I'm gonna run this curl command. All right, so let's go to git bash. Status healthy, gateway healthy, services name, blah, 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 blah. Let's go see, I want to see the function. Where is that? So we're health. But where is health? Where is that at? Is that in system logging? I don't know where that is. It's like, where do we put that? Endpoint is, oops. Where's that at, man? Well, it's got to be in a Go file. Oh, it created a middleware? Huh. Interesting. Okay. I didn't even notice it created that. Do I want it? I think it'll be fine. Where is this middleware thing? Oh, it's right there. I'm sitting on top of it. Okay. Never mind. All right. So let's go ahead and run this next one. Now this one should return. I don't know where that middleware is going. Did it put it in a? Did it create a service called middleware? What the heck is middleware? Nope. What is it calling? I don't know what it's calling. Here, admin system settings. Where pg /health point functions with are they in the system logging service? System logging. Yeah, my middleware is calling. Is it calling nothing? I mean, middleware.go. Oh, that must have been routed to this. Wait a minute. Why are we getting routed over here? That's weird. So we have I guess it kind of has to, because the server health check is going through the gateway. The gateway has to do the server health check because it's the one that checks all the services. Test one. Did log results of the server health function, which is fine. That is just the response. Do notice though that the trace middleware function has logged up printf. Statements that if triggered will only go console. That is not what they are. The system logging service should be called instead, and that would log to console or database, depending on environment. The idea is that we have full control over what logs and when. Test 2. Returned settings not found. This is a new functionality. So on initial call, it has to initialize the new system settings document. Automatically. That should be done by a function designed to initialize it. Initialize this document as a response to the document existing. I think my init system init should have that in there. Oh, I have to run. Oh, I have to run that. Let's try this again. It looks like it was smart. It knew to do that, but I didn't actually run this one. It knew the process. That was very good, Claude. I didn't expect you to actually know to do that. Let's see, this should process. Okay, let's see. All right, so we got that. Now let's go back over here to the bash command I just ran. Let's see if it's a little smarter. Oh. Nope, didn't work. I thought that would have put it in. System init service is run. I did run it, but the document was not initialized. Also, and then test 3, I haven't run yet. Test 3. He gave me 3 tests to try to run here. The third test is going to try to do something with the team players, which is actually one of my newer functions. Test 3 returned status 200, but nothing happened. But nothing else. There is no data in the response. It's quite possible that's accurate, because if it's trying to use a test user, so here's what's going on here. So I ran these tests that they're curl tests that are going to run certain functions and going to test the logging. So it's asking for team 1 for user ID test user 456. There is no test user 456. Therefore, the data would be blank. That's I could probably test this with my own user. Let's go see. I have a user that actually has data. Let's go here, and we'll try user 6. Which one has a database set up for, or a team set up? I thought it was 6. It is 6. But, by the way, the players fetching is actually kind of new, so that could be part of it, which is good, because it's going to test my flaws here. It is user... Oh, yeah, league player. Oh, that's a team, though. Well, what team does the user have? That's a little trickier. I gotta go figure out this. Teams. Users got, I think these ones, these are the base teams. And then we have user 6. Hey, that was lucky. It is 6. So what do we have in here? Where is user? I don't even know what I'm looking for. Team. Oh, it's the team. It's, oh shoot, what team was it? It's the team I'm looking for. It's team, was it team 20? Oh shoot. No, I'm sorry, not team 20, it's 102. Okay, yeah, 102, okay. So it's whatever team is in here that's 102. Stop it. Oh, I hate that it builds these like different for every one of them. So I got to figure out, my eyes have to jump around and figure out where team 102 is. Oh, it's 32 players. I don't know what it's supposed to return, but I tried, oops, on the test 3 with a user that actually has play. Actually has players that returned no. No data as well. So to successfully run but not return data, I would have expected it to dump like 52 players of data. I'm pretty sure API players, team players is supposed to be all the players for team. Wait. Okay, I don't know. What? Wait a minute. What? I think his curl statement is broken. What did you do? That's not, that don't make any sense. Yeah, the statement for test 3. It makes no sense. Team player returns all the players on the team for the team ID provided. Why don't we gotta see what it's doing? Okay. For the team provided. Oh. Please explain. Please explain the usage of this curl statement. A valid team is team 102. Did I put an underscore on my teams? I did. It's team underscore 102. I should probably change this. Aha! Now, let's try this again, and we'll do the question mark user ID equals user 6. Okay, that worked as well. Okay. Ran it again, perfectly valid team, and added the user as your example shows, but still not sure what the user value is. Is that for the system logging to link the user to the call step? Should return the complete log settings document. Middleware now logged through system logging service and appear in its console. All right, let's go see. Let's go check the system settings and refresh. And then we're going to go back up to my system init. I'm going to try this again. Go run dot. Let's see if this is actually going to system initialization complete. Yeah, that's not working. System init service showing an error initializing the log service or the log settings. Okay, while it's doing that, I will go back to my bash commands. Clear. Let's see what we got here. User 6. This one, well, this ain't gonna work. I mean, I need to get the system init going because I can't call the system the log settings, which is what it's trying to get. It's trying to pull the log settings, and obviously not going to happen since there isn't one. All we've got is the league settings, which is my system init's got a number of. It's going to have all of my various settings that I can adjust. But obviously it's not going to have them now. time is it? 10:27. We are getting on the late side. Oops. Doing some compacting over here. You know, I don't know. I should probably check my usage, because what's the what's my usage going on here? %. I've already used up 13% of my week. How does that work? So basically, if you hit your limit, I feel like right now it looks like 60% is 20%. All right, 60% is 15%. So 5 days at 15%, or 5 times at 15% is 75. So if I hit my limit twice in a day, and I do this for a week, that means I have every time I do that, it's 15%. That's 30% for the 2 times. That means I only get, if every time I fill it, it's 15%, that means I can only do 3 days worth of clod, hitting the limit twice. Now, I don't know if I'll do that because I don't have that much work for it. I have big things that I do, but it's usually like, this is a big thing. This is a major update I'm doing, or a major enhancement. What is the key field for? I have no idea what the key field is for. I don't remember adding that. Sometimes it just does things. I'm like, I don't remember giving you permission to add that there. Based on system setting from the key field services are unique identifier for each setting in the system settings collection, line 9. Setting. The system settings collection is designed to store various system configuration settings with this schema. The key field has a unique index on it in MongoDB, which enforces that ID setting has a unique. This is why we got the duplicate key error in your case. But isn't? Do I not have spell isn't? The ID field being unique. Oh wait, are there? No. I think it must have added that. That is something I think it's coming up with on its own. Isn't the ID field being unique enough? Not sure why you need that value. Each setting in the document is also unique. So I don't understand the purpose of adding documents. Gotta get Claude to explain what is it doing. Why is it adding a key field? The existing link setting document, the only point is not key. So this is something it must have added. I don't know what the Weird. I don't know what that is. Huh. I mean, really all we ever do is grab all of these and set them, so there's no point in that. Hmm. Do I not have Mongo command line functionality in place? Thought I had that. What did I do to remove that? Oh, but if I do that, oh, no, I need to do this in a. It's not going to work. It's because I have to put a bunch of other crap in there to make it work. I don't want to do that. Let's see if I can do it from here. Does that work? Show me the correct code to execute this function through a Mongo DB playground. Okay. Here. Let's see if that works. Nope, didn't work. Work. Try to drop index via a MongoDB playground. I don't have my Mongo set up. It returned. Okay, so I assume it worked, but so I assumed it worked, but when I ran the system init, got the same error. Is the system init creating the key? Perfect. Initialize collections function is creating this index every time a service connects to the database. Since all your code queries by ID, not by key, this index is unnecessary. All right. Well, not quite there. So basically the problem was that it was running in it was running as part of the initialization of my database for some reason. I don't think I have key on any of my things, but why would it put that? Is that like a standard thing? Am I like skipping a standard functionality of my database by putting no key on it? I don't know. I may be lacking in some knowledge, apparently, if that's the case. But rest assured, that's not a surprise. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm lacking in some kind of knowledge there. So okay, so let's see if I can run the system init now. Don't. Oh. Well, wait, what? I have to drop the. Oh, shoot. It says, drop it again. Like, but I don't have it anymore. I deleted it. Ah, nope. Okay, so it says it ran. Let's see if this fixes it. Hey! What do you know? No error. Do we refresh? Log settings. Yes, we now have log settings. Very good. Very good. Now we could try to do some I don't want that one. Let's go back up here. And let's, well, there won't be a user in there. So that's not quite right. I'm pretty sure internal server error is not the thing I'm expecting there. I'm thinking I need to add a log setting to allow me to log to a database. Um, it's going to be a pain to read. Mongo databases are a pain in the rear to read. They are seriously a pain in the rear. I don't know. There's got to be a better way to read because you can't just open it. It's just a bunch of documents and you have to open each one separately. It's like having a bunch of records that you can only see one at a time. You can do a search, you can do like a query, but it's like, that's not what I want to do because that is a pain in the rear. I don't want to do that. But slowly but surely, I'm getting my air system in place.